Hello, parents. This is Mr. Cepeda from Somerset ISD. You should have received a letter from the school talking about how to gain access to Istation from home, especially for our students who are learning from home. Now, on this letter, you would have your child's information, and it's pretty general and generic, and it looks very similar to the one that I just had on the screen. And it tells you where to go, how to log in, and how to use your student account. But there's been some confusion exactly how to use iStation or how to actually get it to work from home. Now, honestly, parents, it's not something where you're going to be able to go into Google Chrome and being able to find a website and then use your child's information to log in. It's an app-based product, which means you have to get it downloaded into whatever device you're using, whether you're using a laptop, whether you're using a Chromebook or maybe a desktop or a tablet. The only suggestion is that the screen of the device has to be a minimum of 8 inches. So what I want to do at this time is to share with you how to download that app onto your desktop or laptop. And right now I'm going to do it off an HP laptop. And the best way that I've learned to do this is not by using Google Chrome, is by using Internet Explorer. That is my recommendation to you, to use Internet Explorer. And anytime you're trying to download something, if it doesn't work on one search engine, try using another. If it didn't work on Internet Explorer, try Google Chrome. If it didn't work on Google Chrome, try Safari or whatever you have available. But you want to try to use an alternative in case one search engine didn't work better than the other. So what I'm going to do at this time, I'm going to do exactly what your teacher or homeroom teacher might have instructed you to do. They probably instructed you to go to the Somerset website. I'm going to refresh the screen real quick. And then go to the Launchpad right here on top, SISD Remote Learning Launchpad. You might have been told to go there to be able to gain access, and it would have been easier way to actually use the app. But when you go here, you still need to download. So since we're talking about our first and fourth grade students, I'm going to click on first through fourth. I'm going to scroll down just a bit, and then I'm going to find iStation Reading. Now, if you've been informed that all you have to do is log in at this point, that is not true. You need to download the app, and this is how we're going to do it. We're going to click on Download and Technical Info. And right now I'm using Internet Explorer. I'm going to remind you again, I am using Internet Explorer for this. I'm going to scroll down, and you'll have the directions or instructions for whatever you're using, whether you're using an iPad, maybe an Amazon Fire tablet, whether you're using even a MacBook. It's all up on here. But like I mentioned before, I am not going to use Google Chrome. And one of the biggest hinders to Google Chrome is that if you're working from home, you probably have your student logged into their account. And if student is logged into their account, when you try to download any additional apps when that child is logged in, you could run into some problems. So that's why I recommend, to avoid all that, let's go straight to Internet Explorer and try doing it through Windows. Once again, if this does not work for you this way, please try the latter. So I clicked on download. I'm going to tell my system to run it. You'll notice on the bottom that you should be getting some information regarding to the download. It's saying that it's installed. I'm going to click install. I'm going to use the default settings and click next. And it's going to give me a shortcut. Notice it popped down here on the very, very bottom. That is going to be my shortcut. But it's also going to put the widget on my screen or my
Please
desktop.
enter your username and password.
And I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a moment. To make sure you're at the right school as well, it should say somerset.somerset.texas right here. Now, mine automatically had it just because this is a school computer, but what might pop up for you is this configuration box. If this configuration box popped up for you, what you need to type in here is the school. Now, I'm only going to type in somerset.s. When I do that, I will have only Somerset Elementary School. If you leave the S off, you'll notice that you get the junior high, the high school, ECE, Somerset Elementary, Savannah, Bayetta. But if you type in somerset.s in the domain, then you can select your school, hit OK, and it should say somerset.somerset.texas. If you're ever missing this on your app, just go to change school. It'll fix it for you. And now, anytime you want to use it, you don't have to go to a website because it's not a web-based product. You should have the app located right here on the desktop screen. And that's it. So anytime you want to use it from that point, you'll click on it like a regular app. If you're using an iPad or a tablet, you'll just click on it like a regular app and it'll pull it right up.
Please enter
Once
your
again, my
username and
recommendation to
password.
you is not to use Google Chrome. You can use Google Chrome. You just might have a couple of extra questions that might, get you along the way. But if you're logged in with your child's student account inside Google Chrome, you might have a problem. You might have to sign them out in order for it to work. I hope this helps you because Istation is a really, really great product that we use to collect reading data. And right now we are actually pressed for time to get all of our beginning of the year assessments for all of our students, not just our face-to-face or virtuals, but all of our students. And we really hope that you spend the as soon as you get this video, that you spend the time to download it and get your child on it and get the first beginning of the year assessment done for them. I hope this video helps. Thank you.